What's up, CEOs? This is how to open your car lot in 3 months with these 5 things. What's up, Rochelle? What's up, Shuri? What's up? Looking forward to any info. Okay. So what's up, Carla? Good morning. I'll see you later. All right. So with these 5 things, let me just say this. I understand that if you are looking forward to opening a dealership or opening a car lot, then you are considering a couple of things and you want to make sure that you're making a good decision. Nobody wants to jump out without a net, right? Okay, great. I'm glad you can hear me, Kanish. It's a sound decision to consider all the possibilities. It's a sound decision to think it through, to plan it, and to know what your steps are going to be successful, right? So I get that. But I want you to know that you have to take a risk. It is a risk to a certain extent. And hopefully in this video, I can help you to see what the risk is and how to mitigate that risk, how to make it less of a risk, okay? So I know you're considering, like, do I become an auto broker? Do I wholesale, or do I open a car lot? And opening a car lot seems like the scariest part because of the overhead and because you're just not sure if you can carry that kind of business. Well, this is the information that I'm going to give you today on how to carry your business opening a car lot. All right. So the first thing you need, of course, is money. Last week, we talked about how to get microloans up to $50,000. And you need a budget. So how much budget you need depends on a couple of things. I would say plan for, no less than $10,000, no less than $10,000. Okay. I don't want to cap it because, of course, the more money, the better, right? So no less than $10,000 to open your car lot. The way you're going to spend your money, and this is really, $10,000 is really kind of at the edge, in my opinion, especially if you don't have your license yet. So the way you're going to spend your money is you're going to spend it on your license. You're going to spend it on, and your license includes your location because your location has to be approved before you get your license. So I want you to understand that, when I say license, I group all the things that need to be done to satisfy your license together as your license. Okay, so that's your location, that's your bond, your insurance, your class if you need to take one in your state, that's your fingerprints, that's everything that's needed for your license. Okay, so that's how you're going to spend your money initially, is on your license. Then you're going to spend your money on inventory, and the kind of inventory that is the best inventory for your business, the inventory that is recession proof, the inventory that will move no matter what's going on in the world, is cash cars. And those are cars that sell for $3,500 or less. Okay, so you're going to spend your money on inventory. You're going to spend your money on operations. Operations is all the business functions, all the paperwork, making your business run. Okay, so that's how you're going to spend your money: license, inventory, and operations. All right, so that's number 1, is you need the money, no less than $10,000, and then you're moving on to the next step, which is, I guess I had license as the next step because, yes, you need your license. So I have people come to me to say, to ask if they can work with another dealer, right? And because they feel like that's a great way to get into the business with low risk. And do I have any questions about the money? Anybody have any questions about the money? I skipped over the questions. So yes, you need money, at least $10,000. Anybody have questions about that? My lips are a little dry. So while I wait for questions, anybody have questions about that? All right. So The next thing you need, of course, is a license. And you got that because you spent money on the license, right? You're going to need a retail license because you're going to want to sell to customers. I have talked to a lot of people who have a wholesale license and they're like, this wholesale license is not doing what I thought it was going to do. And they're very frustrated because they aren't able to sell to customers, which is the bulk of your business. You're going to have friends and family hit you up because they know you have a license and they're going to want to buy a car from you. And if you don't have a retail license, you can't sell a car to them. Okay, so when you say $10,000, you mean liquid? Yes, I mean liquid. So liquidate whatever you need to get $10,000 cash money or a loan. Well, if you get a loan, then it will become liquid. I think that's what your question is, right? Let me know, Shuri, if that's your question. Yes, Carla, money is a must to start. You need money to feed the business. Carlos, Shuri never starts a business on a loan. I don't think that's a bad idea, Carlos. I think you can start a business on a loan, but what I would have to say is never start a business on a loan by yourself. You definitely need to have some kind of training. You need to know what you're doing and you need to ask somebody what to do. Shuri, yeah, it was just curious. Yeah, I think starting a business on a loan is fine as long as you have a plan to run your business and pay that money back, because loan terms can be favorable. Angela, can you do a quick recap? Just hopped on. Okay, we just talked about money. So the first thing you need to open your car lot is money. Okay, and you're gonna spend your money on your license, your inventory, and your operations. All right, so on your license, yes, you're gonna need a retail license. Not a wholesale license. You're not going to want to work with someone because you're not going to have control over your business. If you are under somebody else's license, you're going to want to have your own license. You are building your own business. You're building your own vehicle for wealth. You're building your own legacy. So you need to establish your business, your car lot. Okay, so that's number 2. Money, number 1, license, number 2. Number 3 is inventory. I talked a little bit about what kind of inventory in the money part, but the inventory you need is, the inventory I recommend is cash car inventory, vehicles that sell for $3,500 or less, depending on where you are in, where you are, what your cost of living is in where you are, okay? So $3,500 or less, cash cars are the cars that sell. Those are the cars that make the car business recession proof. When people are like, oh yeah, I want to sell cars because it's recession proof. The car business itself is not recession proof. There are a couple of, markets within the car business that require loans, that require financing to qualify for those cars. And if we're in a recession and people don't have jobs, and if they don't have jobs, their credit may be lesser or less than what they thought or what they had before, right? So now they don't have the down payment and they don't have the credit score to qualify. Now you have less people buying finance cars. But what you do have always is people buying cash cars, because when you need a car, you can, come up with $2,500, $3,000 to get you a car. It's easier to get to $3,000 than it is to $9,000 is my point, okay? Because I know there are some people like, how easy is it to, come up with $3,000? But what I'm saying is, it's easier than to come up with $9,000 to get a car, right? So cash cars is the inventory that you want to focus on. Now I know, and I've heard this before, I've even heard this from the students in the auto dealer business school, like, I want to sell cars that, feel more like me or represent me more, talking about the cash cars being lesser than, right? And what I have to say to that is, even though that car might not be what you would ride in, that car is essential for whoever is buying it. And it's that essential car that's going to keep your business rolling. No pun intended. I see what I did there. But yeah, it's the cash cars. Okay, so let me stop beating that horse. It's cash cars. And no matter how you look at it, no matter if you're like, these cars are whatever, fill in the blank, these cars are the most valuable for your business, and you need to respect that because they will make or break your business. Okay, you got me? Any questions about inventory and cash cars? So then the fourth thing you need is operations. Okay, what I mean by operations is this: every business has the same operations. Okay, every business has, okay, Carla said that's true, them cash cars. Every business has accounting, marketing, customer service, etc. Every business has those operations, so you need those as well. I skipped that part in the beginning of my business. I mean, the cars were, that was the fun part. I just wanted to get to buying the cars and selling the cars. I didn't want to care about any of the other stuff. I mean, it wasn't that I just ignored it purposefully. It was just that, I mean, but the cars over here are just more fun, right? And you're trying to figure out the cars and you're forgetting about the back office stuff. But it's the back office stuff that will come and bite you in the butt, or that will not carry your business as far as it can go, okay? So you need operations. You need to set up systems. You need to automate your back office because you're not an accountant. Or maybe you are, but in this capacity, if you're a CEO, you're not going to be doing accountant work. So you need to have a system to get that accounting done, to get the customer service done, all the other parts of the business done, because you're the CEO. You are running the business. You are driving the vision. You are communicating the brand. You are attracting the customers. You are the head of the business. You are not the admin assistant doing all of the back office work. So you need to set up those operations to get done because that stuff is important too. Every role in your business is important. So you need operations. Okay. Any questions about operations? If you have questions about operations, I'm not sure how much I can get into, but operations is definitely one of my focuses in the Auto Dealer Basics program, because I know how that can be a pitfall for your business. So I am investing more and more into the operations part of the business so that it can run smoothly. All right, so any questions about operations? Okay, Carla. The last thing I would have to say, and I always hesitate to put this as like a thing to do, like to put on your to-do list, but I keep getting the push that it is very important. It's almost more important than anything else. The money, the inventory, the operations, the license. It's your mindset, okay? It is your mindset. You need to have a mindset of a winner. You need to have the mindset of a perseverer. You need to know that everything is going to work out and whatever you need will come to you. You need to know that any obstacles in your business are only to build you up, not to break you down. You need to know that you're going to succeed no matter what. You need to know that if you don't have the next step will be revealed to you and right in time. Okay. You need to trust and believe that what is for you and nothing will take that away. Okay. You need to have a really strong mindset that you're going to survive and that you're going to not only survive, but you're going to thrive and you're going to do well and everything is going to work for your good. It is so important to think about those things. You know, it's so important to have that position in your business. And I've been thinking about this movie for a while to share with you all. But I'm a little embarrassed to share it because I'm like, you know, you're peeking into like my personal interest here. Okay, is that One of my favorite movies is Tangled, the Disney movie Tangled, okay? And let me tell you why Tangled is one of my favorite movies. Okay, yes, I'm a mom. I watched it with my daughter a million times. You know how kids are. They will watch the movie to the end and then rewind it, right? So in watching Tangled, what I realized is that, and if you're not familiar with this story, there are two main characters, and they both have challenges, but they have the mindset and they have the drive to reach their dream, right? So in the very beginning, there's Flynn Rider, and he's like, I see myself owning a castle one day, right? And he's a thief. Like, he is the least likely person who would own a castle, but his attitude is so light. And every challenge he has, he approaches it like, oh, this is just, what is. And it doesn't get him down. And then you have the other character, who's the Rapunzel character. And she's been locked in the tower for 18 years. And she wants to see these lights, right? Never been to the lights, don't even know how to get to the lights. But everything she needed to get to those lights came to her, like literally came to her door, right? And then at every step, she had doubts. Things happened. They almost died. But they ended up getting to the lights, and she, saw her dream. And even when she was there, she was even doubting that it was going to be as great as she had dreamed it would be. But it was everything she wanted, and more, right? So I'm telling you this story because that's the kind of mindset you need to have. You need to keep your eye on the dream, and you need to know that everything you want will come to your front door. Even like it can be even that easy to just come right to you, but you have to take the step. You have to know and recognize the opportunity and go there and follow it, and follow the path and see where it takes you, and understand that you're going to have moments of doubt, and you're going to have moments of that are harder than others. But that doesn't mean that you did something wrong or that you need to give up. That just means that you're almost there. You're breaking through. You're making it to the other side. So your mindset is what you need for your car lot to be successful. Your mindset will bring you the money. It will bring you the license. It will bring you the inventory, and it will bring your operations. Okay. So any questions about mindset? Angela says, yes, the mindset comes first so that you can stay focused and work through the process. Yes. Ramon, what's a good and affordable software to use to keep up with your money and inventory? QuickBooks, Quicken, they are all great to use. They have done great jobs on those softwares. Just pick one that you like and run with it, but just make sure you do it, okay? All right, so speaking of opportunities, I started the Auto Dealer Business School. I don't even think I introduced myself, but I'm Shamel. And I started the Auto Dealer Business School because I wanted you to learn from my mistakes so that you would reach your financial goals faster and with less stress and strain. You're welcome, Ramon. So what I do at the Auto Dealer Business School is I offer training. And this is a free training. And if you want to go deeper and understand more about your operations and your inventory, picking the right inventory to invest in, then you should join the Auto Dealer Basics program. If you're interested, and if you have the $10,000, at least $10,000, and if you have your license or in the process of getting your license, then definitely sign up for, and when I say license, I mean retail license, not wholesale license. Then definitely sign up for a strategy session. I will put the information in the description. Is there something else I want to tell you about? I think that might be it. I have a couple of workshops, online workshops that will be coming up. So check your emails. If you're not part of the Auto Dealer Business School email group, then I will send a link so you can join that. And also for people watching on YouTube, because I post this video on YouTube after I go live here. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to join the live video, ask questions, or you can join the group. So the group is the Dream Dealership. Oh, thanks, Antonio. I love you too. I really do. I don't know you guys personally, but I feel your energy. And when I talk to you on the strategy sessions, I get the sense that this is a win-win relationship, and I like that. And I wanted to help you set up your dealership to be a win-win relationship. That's something I want to definitely say, because you're going to feel better feeling like you are an asset to your community and not a liability. Okay. All right, CEOs, it's time to get it. It's time to follow your dreams, right? It's time to do what's in your heart to do. If this is in your heart, make the leap. Figure out what you need, get what you need, join the email group if you need, join the workshops if you need, join the Auto Dealer Basics program if you need. And I will see you not next week, because it is the holiday week and I am taking the whole week off to spend with my family, my immediate family, because coronavirus is getting real. Okay, so I won't see you next week, but I will see you the week after. But be safe, check on your loved ones and stay healthy. Wear your mask, please. I really do think the mask works. So, do wear a mask so I can see you here next time. All right. Have a great day. Bye.